The ride was always a strength of mine, and I really had to utilise that when I was a bit behind out of the swim to catch up and then maybe make a break or at least take the sting out of some of the really fast runners' legs. And when I actually decided to make the commitment to half Ironman racing, it was sort of ingrained in me that you get on that bike and you go.
Right.
And that first 5 to 10 miles is on. And it's really hard. It's like sometimes I go way too hard, even in a half now, but it's a weapon. And it's like, for instance, Boulder last weekend.
Yes, where you won and broke the course record.
Thank you. But I was out the water with the lead group. So instead of having to use that to catch up, I had that in my armour, I guess, to use at some point in the ride. And when Fraser Cartmel went by at 15 miles, that's when I could use it, not to catch up. And everyone's getting so competitive and everyone's getting great at swimming. No one's having a weakness anymore. And even the ride is so fast now in half Ironman. Everyone's a great rider. So the run's where it's sort of at for me now, and that's where I feel like I can probably make a little bit more improvement, and it's heading in the right direction at the moment.
So last fall you do your first Ironman in Wisconsin, first marathon, win the race, first time out, and now you're getting ready for Kona.
I've still got Vegas before, so I've got to make
sure. You're going to double.
Yeah.
And you did a little camp on Vegas. You know what that course is brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking. I think there's 25 hills on the bike with 4 pretty long ones.
Yeah, you seem to know it quite well as well.
And then 1 mile down to start the run, and the 2.5 mile up, 2.5 mile down, 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
really
a strong person's race, which suits you.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't think you're going to see people go under 4 hours. Well, not at first anyway. I think it's maybe going to have the same thing as Wildflower did. The first one to break 4 hours. And Vegas, I'd be very surprised if people go that fast there initially.
No one's going under 4.
No, but
take that to the bank. No one's going under 4 this year.
10 years from now, maybe they'll be pushing it. So I think Ironman have done the great thing in making it a real, putting up on a pedestal this race. Clearwater was fantastic. It was super fast. And that's still my fastest time from over a half Ironman distance. But this is something else. And people, like in 15 years, I think it'll be seen as like the Kona, it'll be a classic race.
It'll be,
people will be still trying to work it out. How do I win Vegas? Whereas that's exactly the same mentality that people take into Kona. How am I going to win this thing? You've got 50 guys and they're all fit and they're all ready and they've all trained as hard as I have, but what's that extra little bit that's going to put me over the line first?
And then a month later is Kona, so you're going to have your work cut out for you. And